Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Anibal Sanchez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Mets, the left fielder, number 9.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's the ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Conforto is off of first with 2 away. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. From the stretch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This is pulled into right. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1 if not both of them home. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 home to short. Turner gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Mets lead it 2-0. Rick Porcello gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
3-1 to the National shortstop.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
In now is Adam Eaton. In his career against Porcello, decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Conforto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. He's got it. There's 1. On to the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 1 inning in the books here. Mets out in front, 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Robles waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Rosario handles the bat well against right-handed pitching. Doesn't have a lot of pop, but he does make contact, and of course he's always using his wheels to his advantage.
Yeah, and in today's game, how refreshing is it to watch this guy absolutely get down the first baseline? I can't tell you what this does to a defense. This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher, you fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-0 home.
Hey!
A ball and 2 strikes.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hopped up. Kendrick has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 6.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. From the stretch, and he takes ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, McNeil is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 on the way. Look out as this bat shatters on impact, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Eaton, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So here's Pete Alonso. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping up now, Robinson Cano, and he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. Cano waits on the first pitch. That's popped up. Turner into shallow left. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 4 and the Nationals nothing. So coming to the plate, Eric Thames, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. That's 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now Cabrera rounds second. He's going to try for 3. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside to Parker.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 1-0 count. Here it is.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Swing and a line drive, but just foul.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And a swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he sat down on strikes here. There are two away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now batting, J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Four to one's our score here in inning number 3. Runners on the move for second, and it's fouled away. Soft liner toward first, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Mets go down quickly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So here now is the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to...
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Here now is Trey Turner. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. To second, there's Cano. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
No real chance for him to roll to that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
So a runner on first with one out now. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Has a look, now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
One and 0 pitch on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Nimmo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for Washington, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Porcello sets. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Ready with the 2-0.
Ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Nationals leave one. They trail it 4-1. So digging in now, Rick Porcello. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Rick Porcello.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And the pitch. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. After it is eaten. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Digging in once again, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Down the third baseline. Fouled away. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So stepping in, Michael Conforto. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Sanchez coming up on pitch number 71 so far.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Mets leave one, but they lead it 4-1. Digging in, Eric Thames. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The right fielder, Eric Thames.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now Asdrubal Cabrera as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now back, left fielder, Victor Robles.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Now the pitch.
At the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Porcello gets the sign. Here's the 2-0.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Giving chase is Nimmo. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Now back, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Yan Gomes, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Gomes stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. Nats leave a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Striding into the box, Pete Alonso. It was a walk in his last trip.
Alonso.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
At the plate, Robinson Cano, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Back inside.
The 1-0 home.
Nope. Outside.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball 3.
J.D. Davis waits on deck. The 3-1. Now a hard liner, but foul. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So now to the plate, J.D. Davis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Hit out towards second. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Roenis Elias will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Roenis Elias.
Wilson Ramos will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Into the box, Ahmed Rosario. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that's too high, ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Mets as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. Juan Soto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. This one's down to 3rd. Davis grabs it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and in to bat is Trey Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he pops it up. Davis in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And now a soft liner here to the right side. Just foul. The next 0-2. Ground ball left side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Adam Eaton digging in next. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now back
At the plate, Howie Kendrick. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Porcello sets. First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
A runner on first with 2 away. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Now the 2-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
In now, Eric Thames, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First offering on its way. This is line to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. They trail it 4-1. Austin Voth takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50, Austin.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. Ready for another shot now. Rick Porcello. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
Oh-1, here's the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a ball below the zone.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 6.
Next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
One 0 count. Here it is.
That's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground to short. Turner has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up to the plate as Asdrubal Cabrera hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes McNeil to the track, to the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home. That was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
Now batting, left fielder.
Victor Robles digging in now. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Go.
Coming to the plate now, Yan Gomes. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's ball
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Porcello's ready. Here's the pitch. Pitch is popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Daniel Hudson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kurt Suzuki is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 28.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Hudson, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a 5th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-0 home.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Three-two pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. Right fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. First home run of the campaign for him, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. Base is empty here with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and 2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch.
Nope. 2 balls.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again, a 3-2. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. At the plate, J.D. Davis. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
In there, 2-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. Now 5-2 New York. Striding in, Kurt Suzuki. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now the pitch. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Conforto is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Rosario brings it in. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping into the box, Adam Eaton. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now back, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Ready for another chance? Howie Kendrick. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Porcello sets. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. They trail 5-2. Wander Suero is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
Leading off the inning, Wilson Ramos, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 22, Rick Porcello.
Dominic Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Dominic Smith.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. Gloved by Kendrick. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Fouled away. Line drive, fair ball down the line. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
In now, Jeff McNeil, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
2-2 the count. From the stretch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball out toward left center field. Robles is on his horse. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Nationals 2. Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Thames, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Wilson is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. The 0-1 delivery.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping in now as Dribble Cabrera. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Nope.
And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Victor Robles.
At the plate now, Victor Robles. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. McNeil is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now in the box, Ryan Zimmerman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A runner on first with 2 away. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Two out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nationals leave one. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Hunter Strickland is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Michael Taylor is also into the ball game, as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Digging in now, Michael Conforto. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. And another foul ball. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. Hit hard down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Strickland has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Robbie Cano now. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 6-2. Robert Gesellman, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
In now for Washington, Michael Taylor.
Leading up for the Nationals, the left fielder.
First offering on its way.
Taylor.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kurt Suzuki. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Conforto is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Standing in, Adam Eaton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Edwin Diaz takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch.
Hey!
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Last strike now for the Nats. Ground ball right side. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
6-2 the final total today. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Rick Porcello earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 6 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. The winning pitcher is Rick Porcello. His record is now 1-1. The loss goes to Anibal Sanchez. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.